Hi guys, I'm Aurora and welcome to my DIY bath video. As we've learned over the last few months, self-care is really important. So I'm here today to show you an inexpensive way to make your own bath bombs to add further luxury to your me time. Okay, so to begin we're going to take our mixing bowl, and in here I have put 1 cup of baking soda, as you can see. So into this we're going to add half a cup of citric acid, conveniently measured here, along with half a cup of Epsom salts, also conveniently ready here. We're going to put all that together. We're going to take a spoon and we're going to give it a big mix. You can smell the lemon. I can feel it in my eyes, very, very citrusy. Okay, so once we've given that a good mix, we're going to add our 3 tablespoons of melted coconut butter. Tip that in there, alongside a teaspoon of water. Now, you may be thinking, Aurora, is that big jug not overkill for 1 teaspoon of water? Yes it is, but in it goes anyway. You need to give this a big mix. Now at this point you could also add a teaspoon of essential oils. I haven't, because the Epsom salts that I purchased have got lavender in them and that's enough for me. There's a lot of different routes that you can take with choosing your essential oils. So for stress relief you could have lavender and eucalyptus. If you're tired you could use peppermint and lemongrass. For dry skin, tea tree and lavender. So it's completely up to you and what your preferences are, and if you would like any additional uses from the bath bombs other than just being very, very silky soft. Okay. So we're going to keep mixing and mixing here. So the aim at this point is just to make sure that all of the ingredients are well mixed together. So you can see that we'll be forming a somewhat grisly looking paste at this point, but that's okay. I would also like to add as well that if you would like an extra special treat in the sense of having multicoloured bath bombs, that you can use food colouring and just drop in a couple of things there. However, I have used that before, and in my eagerness to try out this bath bomb experience, I did not check the pigment beforehand of the food colouring. So when I came out of the bath, I was looking very, very pink. So what I would suggest that you do first is whatever food colouring or food dye that you would like to use in your bath bomb, if you dilute it with some water and do a small skin test, you'll know at that point whether or not you're going to come out the bath the same person that you went in. So if you want to, you can drop those in there. Again, do the test. It will save you time afterwards if that pigment is a little bit too strong. Okay, so now moving on to the mould. Because I've used lavender in the Epsom salts that I've mixed in there, the smell of mine is quite overpowering with the citrus. So I'm going to use an ice cube tray so that I've got smaller bath bombs so that it's not too much when I get into the bath. You can use any sort of mould for this. There are specific bath bomb moulds that you can buy, so it's completely up to you. If you like this process and you want to think about using them as gifts, or just fancifying your bathroom while they're sat there waiting to be used, there's a whole array of things online that you can use to get all different shapes, so I suggest that you check that out. But for me, because of the smell, because of how I use them, I'm going to be using an ice cube tray. So this is where the fun begins. So what we're looking to do is just scoop it out of there, into the tray.
12 seconds later.
Leaking already, but that's okay.
Much later. Eventually.
So there we have it. My tray is all full, so you'll notice that there's some that are full and some that are half full. The smaller ones I like to put in when I've got the shower running, so when I step into the shower I get that nice scent. Again, eucalyptus can be really helpful. I suffer with hay fever terribly, so I find that really helpful in the mornings. With the same with the lavender, is really helpful at night to relax you, to get you to sleep. So what we want to do with these is we want to leave them to sit Just make sure that if you've got any plants or children or curious people that you live with, that they're out of reach so they can't cause any harm or make any mess. Ideally we want to leave them sit for 24 hours, but they can be used after 12, so just give it a poke, and once you can feel that there's some resistance there, that it's set, then they're good to go. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy making your own bath bombs and using them. If you have made some, take some pictures and drop them in the comments, and we'll see you soon.